All right. Welcome back to the Friday Afternoon Roncast, the number one podcast in the world, hosted by the wackiest biotuber on the market. Okay, first segment, mock fact. I'm looking up at my shelf right now. I have to say, welcome back to the Roncast. Okay, mock fact. Looking up at my shelf right now. Oh, all right. I'm looking at Rhea, Rondax's beautiful bride-to-be, or bride-to-be is, because she already is. They're already married. Her little, the hair on her head isn't actually hair. It's an Ishriak headdress, for those of you who don't know. Ishriak is the race name that I've given to all the Rakshi-headed mocks. And so it's like, like traditional for different Ishriak, not just females, but to wear headdresses of some type. And it is actually one of my biggest regrets that I haven't given Rondax one, because I'd rather it be something he starts with, and I didn't really have an idea for one. I just kind of thought of it a little while ago, thinking I should have given him one. But yeah, little lore fact for y'all out there. It's a headdress, not actual hair. So yeah. Okay, life update. What do we got? Okay, so what's been going on? Been working a lot more. I've been actually doing a lot of writing. I was fixing up. I'm gonna put my phone over here. I actually just now got back from school. I think this is how I'm gonna do the bi-weekly. I'm gonna do the podcast twice. Oh, this is something I want to talk about real quick. I'm gonna be doing the podcasts twice a month. Every other week kind of thing. Mostly because last time I just didn't really feel like recording one. But also because I don't want my channel just to be full of podcasts. I want it to be a little more steady. Also, I've found before that, doing weekly stuff besides episodes don't always go as well. It's usually the stuff after a little while that people can come back to. I don't know, the YouTube algorithm is very strange. People the machine likes consistency, but it also likes spontaneity. Spontaneity? I think it's spontaneity. So I don't really know. I'll be doing it every other week, though, because I don't want the channel to get too full of that, and I want people to have something a little bit more rare to look forward to instead of just, every week he's going to do one. And it gives me more to talk about. If I do it weekly, I'm not going to have a whole lot. I'm just a widow, innocent high school student. I don't have a whole lot going on in my life right now, so. I just got back from school. Probably how I'll do it from now on, so that this can take the rest of the afternoon to upload before I go to sleep. So anyway, life update. So yeah, I've been working a lot. I've been writing, actually, so I'll get into this in a second. I think if I do an update at the end of the episode. But I've been rewriting some End of Horizon episodes for Season 3, just to give them a little bit more flair, I guess, just to kind of tweak them up a bit, because they could use it. So that's been fun. I actually started working on some lore today, because I want to do something with the lore tabs and different entries that I make to hype up different characters and, add more nuance to the story. What else have I been up to? I actually got recommended for Honors English. I'm a junior in high school, for those of you who don't know. I got recommended for Honors English and Honors History for senior year, so that's fun. And then, what else? I've been playing a lot of Destiny 2. The new expansion, The Witch Queen, is friggin' amazing. The raid just came out, and I've been reading up a lot about it, different theories people have, and a lot of mystery stuff, whatever. I will say people, Destiny is kind of joked about to be hated. It's my least favorite game. I absolutely hate it, but it's my favorite game at the same time. And this is the common consensus for Destiny fans, but if you hear a lot of bad stuff about it, I highly suggest you get your own opinion. Because in my opinion, right now, it's gotten really good. It's probably the best it's ever been so far. So I've really enjoyed it. Yeah. Anyway, that's kind of the life update. Question of the day. Let's go into the Discord, baby. All right. Questions and theories. Here we go. All right, let me scroll up a bit. Because I want to get to where the frickin', like, the end, like, where I had the 200 sub special questions in. There's a lot of conversation here I gotta scroll past. Give me a second. Okay, I think I'm here. Oh, perfect. Okay, so my buddy Shax808 asks, what's your favorite Bionicle mask? So, I would say probably the Tahu Stars mask. I've always loved it. I think it's really nice looking. I like that. I love the Aruni Metru mask. I don't remember the name. I think it's is it the Kowalski? No. It might be the Kowalski. It's the one that you can do like short little teleports in a given area. Like you can just kind of blip around. I really like that one. It's I like the power a lot. And then the how, I mean, force fields are sick, and then, yeah, it looks really nice. I thought there was another one that oh, and then Tanma's mask. I don't know what it's called, but I like it. It's very nice looking. Okay. What's your favorite Bionicle element? I actually came up with a little, kind of my own, it isn't actually official, a little fun fact, I guess. A while ago, I had made it was like a custom Bionicle story I was gonna kind of write, and it was like, I think I had the idea for like a Metro build with the gold Tahu Stars mask and like base color being black, gold armor, and then purple energy, and he was gonna be a Toa with cosmic energy. So that would be kind of cool. But I don't know. I like fire just to be basic. I also like ice. I don't know. I feel like what's really cool about the elements are that the combinations can really be interesting. I believe I was in Maniamax server when we were talking about it. This is a while ago. And he brought up a good point that if Gali wanted to, it probably wouldn't be moral along with like the Toa code, whatever. If Gali wanted to, she could like decrease all the moisture in an enemy's body and like kill them instantly. So like what the elements could do, like the potential is just crazy. The possibilities are endless. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. I think they're all pretty cool. Top 10 favorite biotubers, or YouTubers. I don't really, I don't know. I don't have a top 10, but I mean, other people I watch besides Biotube, because I kind of go around to all parts of Biotube watching stuff. But I watch a lot of, you know what, let me go to YouTube right now. I watch a lot of Destiny lore videos. My Name is Bife is really good. I watched The Closer Look, who's like a writing kind of guy. I watched Penguin Zero, aka Moist Critical. Abba and Preach, who people actually don't know about a whole lot, but they kind of talk about a lot of like real world, like heavy topics, and kind of react to different videos and give their take. And I just like the points that they have. TH3 Jez, he's a Destiny YouTuber, does like comedy, whatever. I like him a lot. I'm just scrolling through. Hardstop Lucas is really... some of you might know McNasty, Soup, like the whole Goons group that do like those like gameplay video meme things. Like I'm sure you've heard the TikTok audio or whatever where it's like, if you were really going through something, would you guys be there for me? And they're all like, no, we wouldn't. Like it's you'd probably know it if you saw it. I don't know who I'm talking to right now. The audience, you guys would know. Yeah, mostly just gaming stuff, honestly. and then writing. That's kind of it. Anything I can like listen to, because I don't watch YouTube. Like I don't sit down and just watch it. I usually have it on in the background if I'm sorting parts or gaming, whatever. How many mocks do you have? Oh, I have no idea. That's a hard question. I genuinely don't even know, because I know it was like 30 for a while, and then it varies. Like I'll take people apart to build new ones, and then whatever. I definitely want to say like between 60 and 100. That's like a safe estimate of mocks, including like fodder. Like if I'm really saying mocks, yeah. And then how many people self-mocks do you have made? I can't say who they are because it's saved for a video. But looking at my shelf, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 currently. Yeah, 5. Okay. And then I'll go through a little bit more because there are a lot of questions on here. Okay, so these next two. So Shax asks another one. Can milk be on Horizon? So food is always a tricky thing whenever I'm writing, because I want to be able to world build and kind of have like extra development in my universe and whatnot, because Bionicle and Hero Factory is very loosely used in my main series. It isn't really a thing, or at least something I don't really address. Like Rondax is he's fully organic. And also, I've had this debate with a million people before. If a character in my universe is organic, and they have armor that matches their skin color, like in Ishriak, Ishriak are basically based off of like crustaceans or lobsters and crabs and whatnot, where their anatomy is more like human-like, but then their like physical, like outer form is very crab-like, where they have like shellage, shells kind of on their body. They have like hard outer surface, and they're like, nads and, nads. All their like, inner workings are like very protected and whatnot. So that's kind of the anatomy of an Ishriak, but most of my mocks are pretty armored, and they're like real like features are underneath the armor, or they're just fully robots. So yeah. But milk, back to the actual question. Yeah, milk is a thing. Like I said, Ishriak are pretty much based off of humans, as far as like internal workings. So yeah, milk is a thing. They're mostly associated with mammals. So yes, milk is real. And then, wait a second. Discord skipped a bit, so I gotta scroll back up. Where is it? It was right after the Shax question. What the heck, man? Where is it? Oh, come on, bro. Oh. So this is asked by Shadow. What are the species in the Rondax universe? Okay, so I've talked about Ishriak a couple times here. But, okay, so I haven't really come up with names, or I did a while ago, but then I kind of cut them out. But the main races are anyone with a Metru head. Also, anyone with like the Mata Bionicle head. They are the predecessors to anyone with the Metru head. That's kind of how it works. 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. It actually has been a couple minutes since we started here. I just had to, or since we left off, I had to give my father a call. He gave me a ring on my phone. Alright, so, where were we? Yeah, we were doing questions. Okay, now we can get into the topics, boys, and the 0% female audience. Alright. Real life. What can we do? What can we talk about? Some of these, I mean, it's tricky because, like, some of them are my own experiences, and then others are, like, things I enjoy. But things I enjoy might be unknown to people, but I still want to keep you guys, like, interested, so I'm not just rambling about, like, because one of them I have is, like, music. So, I mean, like, you guys might have heard of some songs, but, I don't know. I'm not that much of a skilled podcaster to go into those and make them all inclusive. I guess I can talk about. Um, I have high school tips on here. I don't know why I even wrote that. Because I'm in no position to give advice on high school. You know what? Actually, I do have a couple things. Because I know my audience is mostly just teenagers, and me being one, it would seem fitting instead of some 40-year-old saying, oh, don't do drugs, don't drink, stay sober, don't get anyone pregnant, and get a good education, do your studies. Okay, school tips. I will try my best here. Okay, for a freshman, you're going to want to set a good rapport with all your teachers. You're going to get that work ethic ingrained, my guy. You need to get your work done. And trust me, it's not going to take up too much of your time. Unless you're at like a vocational school and you have like shop classes and real homework, then I have no advice for you except stay alive through it somehow. But for those of you who go to standard, regular public school, high school like me, do all your work as soon as you get home. It'll instill that good motivation, just your immediate, you walk in the door, crack down, do your homework, move on with your day. What is usually good to stay healthy during this time is you want to get a bedtime down, all right? You want to get a good... And I'm not going to tell you everything, because some of y'all have to figure this out for your own, and I'm still figuring it out, so I can't even give a good, full survival guide to this sort of thing. But I will do my best. But yeah, a lot of this you are going to have to figure out on your own. Some of it might not work for you. Maybe you don't really, maybe you have to get home and go to sports and you can't do homework right as you get home. That's fine. I've never really been a sports person, so I can't really talk to that. I guess, like, extracurricular activities would probably be doing the series and videos and this, but, yeah, even if you have homework, I say try to do it all when you can in class. Don't mess around. You'll have plenty of time to do that at other times. So, homework and classwork, just stay on top of it as much as you can. Your teachers, if you build that up, your teachers will understand if you miss assignments later. And don't do it all the time just because you got a couple 100s at the beginning of the year. You want to get all of it done, and if you forget one or literally can't do it because you have some other event or a Friday night you really don't feel like it, like, leave yourself some, like, free spaces, for homework and classwork. And honestly, I'm not saying to cheat, but some of the information may or may not be online. You didn't hear it from me. All right, I'm going to be sipping some water in the background, so if you hear me just guzzle down some good old-fashioned H2O, that's what it sounds like. Yeah, teachers, you're going to just... Don't be that kid who's, like, questioning everything that the teacher says. Don't be that kid. Nobody likes that kid. You might get a couple laughs the first time, but it's just gross. You might not agree with, and this doesn't go with teachers. This is a general thing that I've learned. Maturing is realizing when to shut the fuck up, and I mean that. And it's not out of, like, spite for people that I find annoying. If you can, like, pick and choose when to not speak and when to speak, dude, you oh my god, you have, like, a good chunk of your social life figured out for the rest of your existence. Like, if you, somehow, some of it has to do with respecting the other person, and just, if it's a teacher or someone with a higher stature, just leave it alone. But at the same time, you talking might just cause more problems, because a lot of the time when people are giving you shit, it's really not your fault, and they're just upset about their own problems, which isn't a good thing. I'm not saying it is, but it's easier to let it just die on the vine and leave it alone. And not to say you shouldn't go up to them and be like, listen, I don't really like how you were talking to me earlier. Please don't do that again. Like, if you can be mature about it, good. But to light up on somebody in the heat of the moment, dude, it is going to make it a whole lot worse, especially if you're in school. You don't want to do that. If they say something, like, actually, like, wrong and offensive to you, yes, absolutely, lose it on them. But if it's something that you can, like, realistically just, like, swallow and move on with your day, then just, yeah, shut up. Don't say anything. And even not with, like, arguments, if I kind of go to this situation where, you and your friends are deciding where to go. And, or if you're with like a girlfriend or something and she's like, oh, what do you want to do today? And you just say like, oh, I don't care. And she's like, but like, oh, you don't care what we don't, no, shut up. I don't care what we do. Pick something, like it's just going with it. All right. Like just sticking with it. It's not worth every single breath that you have, you or the recipient, I'm just saying people need to shut up sometimes. So as far as teachers go, yeah, just keep your mouth shut, do the work, then they'll love you for it. It's fine. Yeah, you don't want to be a distraction in class because it just makes you look bad. It's not fun. Socially, this is something I really am still figuring out, and I probably will never have completed because it is just absolute hell because people are weird. And if you're listening to this going, oh, I hope he implements some girl advice, you're at the wrong podcast, man. All I'll say, if you want to talk to girls, you need to learn how to talk to people. That's the only advice I can give because that is just a no man's land territory right there. That is just a complete roll of the dice toss up. There's no pattern. There's no tricks. There's no, oh, well, if you say this to a girl, they will instantly get pregnant. No, it doesn't work like that. It really just depends on the person. So get better with people. Be charismatic. Be confident. Work up your own self-esteem. And if you kind of build that confidence as you go, you'll be good. Pick a role model. Pick a guide. You're still young. You don't learn everything. Most of this is me telling myself this because I'm a dumbass when it comes to this stuff. But yeah, do little things to increase your confidence. Go out of your comfort zone. It'll really help you later down the line if you just do that. As far as friends, though, and this is a pretty common thing. I forget what comedian was saying this, but he was like, talking about you don't need all these people. You just need three good close friends, and you guys can take over a country. And I fully support this. And like, dude, if you can walk through life with like 3 blood brothers or sisters, whatever, and you can move through life, my God, dude, you're unstoppable. All right. Popularity literally doesn't matter. And I know it's such an overused statement, and y'all are probably used to hearing, oh, you don't need to be popular in high school. It doesn't really matter. It literally doesn't matter. Half of the people, more than half, about like 80% of the people that you're seeing in high school right now, probably even more than that, you are never going to see again. So it doesn't matter. Find comfort in the fact that these people, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not saying like life is meaningless, nihilism, blah, blah, blah. What I'm saying is, don't put so much pressure on it. Don't take it so seriously. All right? You're going to be out of there before you know it. Enjoy the good times and hold the people that are really good to you and that were there for you when you were frickin' nothing. Hold them as close to you as you can. All right? And I mean that. And also, back to kind of the girlfriend thing. If you can get a girl that's your friend and a good, like a close friend, not a girlfriend, just strictly platonic, that, oh my God, those type of people, like female friends that are your friends and not like, girlfriend, whatever. Those are the hardest, most loyal motherfuckers that you will ever know. I'm not even kidding. And those of you who have those types of friends, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because they will literally kill and die for you. All right? If you can have those people in your life, oh my, and I mostly associate with the girls because like you got your guy friends, whatever. But if you trickle into the female territory and you have a really good female friend, unstoppable, literally unbeatable. I don't know what like is in their water that they drink, but they are some tough people. I am telling you, they are great. So really, really like get those friends, man. And they'll happen. Friends are something you really don't need to look for. Like, they will come and, you hold them tight. All right? You probably already have them, and you probably already know what I'm talking about. And if you're out of high school, don't listen to me. Maybe you disagree, that's completely okay. Leave it in the comments. I'm interested in your high school stuff. If you completely think I'm an idiot right now, let me know. I am completely willing to ideas changing. So that's with friends, teachers, classwork. What else? All right, I'm going to say something that you've probably never heard before, very controversial. This is probably a very rare statement, but okay, here it comes. Be yourself. I know, unheard of. Wow, what is this phrase you're saying, Rondax? What is this term that you're using? Be myself, but I've heard that a million times. I know. There's a music artist I listen to. His name is NF. One of his lyrics in a song, I forget the song name, but one of the lyrics is, "Who you are isn't defined by the size of your office. The real you is who you are when ain't nobody watching." And this is so true. If you can treat, and obviously, you're not going to be, you may make dick jokes with your friends. You're not going to do it in front of your grandparents. Unless, you know what? Hey, maybe you have some cool ass grandparents that you can make penis jokes in front of. Go for it, man. And let me know, because I want to meet those people. They sound great. But, if you can treat everybody the same and exist as you completely, you're more ahead than others. And this means, doing the things that you like, following the dopamine. All right, if you're in a situation that you're like, you know what, I'm not really gonna like this, you're not obligated. You don't owe anybody anything. Okay, leave that party. Put down the game controller. Do something else. If it's your job or school, I suggest you keep up with it. But if it's a social thing that just isn't doing it for you, leave. And if anybody asks, you say, I'm not really into this. Or make up an excuse. Get out. Do something for you. Okay? People are so fed up about, oh my God, people are so selfish. You kind of need to be selfish sometimes. Okay? It's good to develop somewhat of an ego. Because you're going to be your own best friend. All right? And that in itself is a very leadership type quality that you can design. Because if you're a follower, we all know that one kid in school who hangs out with the same group, we know that one kid. All right, and if you're that one kid listening right now, I highly suggest you do your own thing. All right, and maybe you like your current situation. That's fine. All I'm saying is find yourself, meditate, get a good sleep schedule. Find a craft, find a passion, something that you can push yourself toward every day, whether that's drawing, painting, writing, making a half-assed web series that you upload to YouTube every so often. By every so often, I mean once in a lifetime, aka End of Horizon. Find something that makes you happy and that challenges you, not some easy, low life, oh yeah, I'm so great at it. Find something that's good for you, that makes you think. All right, these things will boost you. Things that will make you you. All right. There was something I was just gonna say. Get a job. Save money. All right. I've barely touched my bank account. The last time I think I pulled money from it was I went to a consignment store where they were selling some Bionicle stuff, and I pulled some money and I didn't even spend it all. I put it back. Like whatever else I had, I put back in there or whatever. I at my work, I get my paycheck and I get tips, and I use tips to buy myself like snacks at the grocery store. That's about it, and I make pretty good tips. And I don't touch my paycheck. I spend the money smartly. It's gonna help you. All right. Wear what you want to wear, man. As long as you're not walking around, in your birthday suit, hey man, whatever works for you, wear it. This actually was kind of one of the topics. I can actually rope these two into this because this is seeming like a longer discussion here. Fashion, music, listen and wear what you want. Listen to and wear what you want. I usually will go with I don't even know. My fashion kind of goes everywhere. What I wear is kind of like whatever I feel like. I could look like a homeless person with an oversized sweatshirt and a beanie on one day, And then today I had like, actually my buddy Trevor, Sardix Films, he mailed it to me a little while ago. Today I had on like a pair of cargo pants, gray t-shirt, pair of black Tims, like the shoe, the Timberlands, and a pair of black ones that I got for Christmas on, and then like a brown suede jacket. I don't know if it's leather. It's a different type of material. And I wore that, no beanie, whatever. Just whatever you want to wear it. Music. I listen to literally everything. I've even embraced country to an extent, and saying that is painful because modern country music is pretty ass. But if you can find a good sweet spot, you're set. And if you can find those passions that stimulate yourself, and you stick to them and don't conform or like transfer into someone else, like, you're set. And if you can stick to that, people are going to flock to you, man. You have no idea how many people love originality. For me personally, not even in like a romantic partner, but in a friend, a work ethic is actually very attractive to me. Someone who can be mature and functioning and that can challenge themselves, has a passion, whatever. That is an extremely attractive trait to have. And will really get you far in life. If you have that like internal motivation, whatever, like discipline, you're gonna go really far in life. I think I'm gonna end it there because if I keep talking, you guys are gonna have your own experiences, and I don't even know everything. I can't say that enough. We're all learning. You'll be on your deathbed and you still won't know everything. So I'm going to end that topic there, and I'm going to go to a Bionicle topic. Okay, what do we got? That was a lot. I got to drink some water. My throat's killing me, man. We only got about 15-ish minutes left? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go with the original plans for End of Horizon because this is a topic I had on here, and that's actually surprisingly a fairly short one that I'll talk about. So, End of Horizon, the origin. I had started many a series before End of Horizon. I had Fight Until the before Fight Until the End, I had End of Hope, which is Bionicle Cringe series, which is up on YouTube right now. End of Hope was changed. I think the official name in my head, my own headcanon, is Hopeless. I don't really know. Because End of Hope was taken a couple times by other people. So, before and after that I didn't know about until long after the series was done. So, Cringe series was the first official thing that I made. There was going to be End of Hope, End of Time, and End of Solace. It was going to be a 3-part 3-arc main series, and I didn't really script it. I just kind of did it for fun, and I still look fondly on those memories. Then Fight Until the End was the second one. No, there's going to be a Hopeless Part 2. I revamped the series, and then I canceled it, and which I wish I still had that footage, because I did have a good amount filmed for that, and I think I must have deleted it, or gone in some iPad update, something, I don't even know. But I wish I still had that footage, because I would love to upload it. But, oh my god, I'm worn out from today. Jeez. Okay. And then, Fight Until the End was the series that if you look back at my older videos, I talk about making a series, and that was the one that was really actually in the works. I had the first 2 seasons scripted and done. And I just never filmed it. And I deeply regret that, because it's the exact precursor to End of Horizon. And I really wish I'd filmed it. So one of my big regrets in life. But anyway, End of Horizon. I remember being bored summer 2019. Just bored in my house, at my dad's house, and I had a couple mocks with me, and I went into the spare room at his house, and I I just filmed the first episode, just right then and there. Like, just raw dogged the whole thing. That was it. And I came up with kind of a loose plan for what I wanted the rest of the series to look like. And I did not stick to that at all. But the point of this topic is the series was originally going to revolve around Rasputin trying to get the Skull of the Broken One, which is an ancient artifact in the series that will be elaborated on in later projects. So he was going to try and get it and, like, protect Horizon from a cataclysmic event, whatever, because, like, the way the season 1 plot, there's, Rondax's crew, like, Rondax splits the Seraphs, the team, up into two groups. One group goes to the moon to put the Broken One's skull in, like, a basin to protect, like, that'll, like, launch a force field onto Horizon to protect it from some crazy event, I don't know. And, the other team was gonna kind of try and stop Exus from, like, getting to the moon, so they would have a better chance of protecting Horizon. Which, this whole idea about protecting the planet was by Akuma. Like, he made a prediction from Rondax's vision, which ended up being wrong. Whoa. So the season 1 plot was kind of pointless, actually. Which, it being pointless has a point, by the way. It does matter, but... yeah, so then... Yeah, the original plan was for Rasputin to just go to the moon and try to do it, and then he was going to be killed by Exus, and in the finale. And Rondax was going to be a side character through the whole thing. He was barely going to be in it, and it was just going to be around Rasputin. But that was canceled, and I completely shifted everything. I wrote the episode 2 script, and then all the way up to 10. And yeah, that was the kind of gist of it. Season 3, which I can't give the plot away for obvious reasons, which this will perfectly transition into my end of podcast update. But season 3 was originally going to be... oh, wait, no. I can't talk about that. Well, I can say, because it kind of ties into it. Season 2, the behind the scenes, I filmed the first 4 episodes, got them out, uploaded, whatever. Then I had, like, a big drought of motivation after episode 4, and I just didn't want to make the series that much. I was going through a lot mentally. And then, life started looking up. I had overcome a couple challenges in my life, whatever, and I ended up finishing season 2 in, like, one night, I think. I think I just banged it all out, and then that was it. And the last 4 episodes of season 2 are, like, some of my best work, in my opinion, on my channel, and I really like it. But season 3 has been rewritten, like, once. The stuff after, like, Project 2, I guess, or I guess because season 3, Project number 4, that I can't really talk about or say the name of, it has been written. I'm gonna do another draft of it. It'll be on its 4th rewrite, actually. And then the stuff after it is, I haven't even kept track, that's been rewritten so many frickin' times. Which would be the conclusion of everything that I just haven't been able to end the series right. And I gotta wait for when the time feels good and I can really nail it, because I want to make a satisfying ending, whatever. But anyway, original plans for End of Horizon. Yeah, that's kind of the gist. It was originally going to be with Rasputin, and yeah, I think I changed it just because I think it was literally no reason. I just didn't really like that plot. I wanted to make it different, so that was it. This might be a shorter podcast by like a couple minutes, but that's fine. I'm trying to think of other behind-the-scenes details. Oh, I am making a behind-the-scenes video on Season 3. Kind of me recording myself whenever I do a scene. Not for every scene, but for some of them. And I can kind of document when I filmed it, kind of what scene I'm filming. This will probably be my face reveal because it's my own face talking to the camera. That I'll probably upload this summer at some point to maybe be like after season 3, whenever it releases, or before to hype it up. I have no idea, but that's kind of the gist of that. And yeah, kind of cool behind the scenes. I've never done that before. Season 3 is the biggest project I've ever done, period. Like, in life. I mean, 16 episodes. I like a film project I haven't done to that scale before. So it's definitely a challenge, but I want to kind of show the progress. We've reached 40 minutes here, so I'm going to talk about my updates. So I am pleased to announce. Hold on, I gotta check the exact info here. So I have been filming like crazy, and I have come to the conclusion that I have filmed about 30% of the entire season, which is not a lot, but a lot more than I thought it was. So I believe I made some changes because I am rewriting episodes 1 and 2. So there have been some changes, but I've done close to 30 scenes out of 100, I believe. I don't know, so my math could be completely off, but last I checked before the rewrite, before I fixed things this week, last week it was 28 out of 102 scenes that I had finished. Now, this may not seem like a lot, but if I keep at this pace, I can have everything done by the time I go into my senior year for high school. Which I'm very happy about, because then, and I'll get into this in a second, I can start on project, like the thing after season 3, that can take up most of my senior year, and then the finale I can wait for a little bit later in life when the time is right, whatever. But I've been editing season 3 as I go, and what I realized was with past stuff, I've taken all the scenes, like all the clips, and then edited them in the full episode file. So I've, opened up my editor, made a file name or whatever, and edited the entire episode straight. Like the whole thing, every single scene in the whole file. Instead, now, I'm editing the scenes as I go. So I'll have full, complete scenes done, no audio, like just cut good, so that A, storage isn't taken up by extra footage, B, it'll be less work that I have to do later on, and C, makes the whole process move a lot smoother. I can cover a lot more ground this way, and I'm not going to say a release date because I have literally no idea. It could be summer, literally like first day of summer vacation, it could be up, or it could be next year. No idea. Can't give you a definite on anything. But I've been filming like crazy. I've been writing. There has been serious progress where I was with season 2. This time last year, I am way ahead of the game with season 3. So we are making a lot of progress, moving at a good, steady, even pace. I got a lot more work ahead of me, but we're moving. It's getting nicer out. I can do more outdoor scenes now. Full steam ahead, baby. We are going. Like I said, I've been writing. Episodes 1 and 2 are being rewritten. Episode 2 is almost done, so is episode 1. I was actually getting a little emotional about episode 1. I can't talk about why, but it does make me a little bit sad thinking about. But, yeah. I'm very excited, and we are moving. So, this has been a very fun podcast. I've talked a lot, and I'm ready to shut up and play some frickin' Destiny 2 right now. I'm going to end it here. My throat's killing me now, man. Okay. This has been the Friday afternoon Roncast. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day and next couple weeks here. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, share if you have not already done so. And if you've made it to this point, comment. I'm looking around my room. Oh, I have a little dice guy on my desk. He's, six-sided, trans red dice. Comment red dice in the comments if you made it this far. And I appreciate you very much. Thanks for listening to me talk for 45 minutes. I appreciate that very much. So, yeah, like I said, have a good day. I'll see you in the next one. And, yeah, stay frosty.